Hello, this is Baron HP from the Fallen Angels of Azeroth. Uh, in this video we're going to learn how to, or at least how we do, the Northrend Beasts fight. That's the first fight in the Coliseum. Okay, here we have started the fight. You have to check always that your tanks are expecting the first guy to come, while all the ranged are spread around the area that you can see. It is really important that you get spread out because of the fire bombs. You'll see them later. Now there's a little trick we found there that stops the fire bombs from dealing the AoE damage. As you can see, I'm putting everybody on levitate right now. When the firebomb hits somebody, if they're levitating, it won't put an AoE debuff on the floor. Okay, that's where the fight starts. The tank, the main tank takes it. The main tank will take a debuff called Impale that deals damage over time, and it stacks. That's why after 2 impales we make our off tank get the Gormok, and he will start getting the stacks. Once the main tank loses the stacks, he takes the Gormok again. See, there are the 2 stacks, and they keep changing. Every time one of them loses the impale, the other one takes it. So that's pretty much for the tanks. Now about the ranged. Again, as you can see, firebomb falls on me and it disappears. It just deals a little amount of damage because I'm levitating. If I wasn't levitating, we would put a fire on the ground. The other thing with this fight are the snowballs. There is a snowball there on top of somebody. See, as you can see there, it fell one on our shaman. The snowballs have to be killed real fast. Everybody changes target and starts targeting the snowballs. If the snowballs are not killed, they will keep silencing whoever they're on, dealing damage on that person. They can stun that person and they can silence anybody around that person if they're close enough. So whenever there are snowballs, always move closer to the melee and everybody DPS the snowballs and then continue on Gormok. The tanks will keep switching the impales during the whole fight. On regular mode, the tank, gear tank, can easily take at least 3 impales without any problems. Okay, when Gormok dies, everybody kills the remaining snowballs. One tank will take Dreadscale, which is the worm on the right, and one tank will take Asimo, which is the one that just spawned on the left. As you can see right now, Dreadscale is mobile. He can be guided while the other one is kinda stuck in the ground. The one that's stuck in the ground, Asimo, he can put that paralytic toxin you see on a person at random. When you have that, you have to run to whoever has the burning bile. That's the key of this encounter. Always whoever has the paralytic toxin runs to the one that has the burning bile. In this case, the tank that has Dreadscale will always have the burning bile. Right there, 3 more people just got the paralytic toxin, so they have to run towards the tank. After a while they both burrow and they change positions. In that moment the tank can go through whoever has the paralytic toxin. This part is kinda hard to heal. It requires a lot of healing, raid healing and all. One of the things everybody has to know is that you have to spread out. If you can, keep a range 10 at least, because when they put that burning bile or paralytic toxin on somebody, it's an AoE effect, so it will affect everybody around them. Right there, Ariel and ACL, they got the burning bile, so they have to clean the tank who has the paralytic toxin. Again, that's the whole fight, just dispelling the paralytic toxin from whoever has it. To dispel it, the people that have the burning bile will deal AoE damage every so often. That AoE damage cleanses the paralytic toxin. Okay, we focus first on Asimo, so we only have Dreadscale to worry about next. When one of the worms dies, the other one enrages, so it will start dealing more damage, but it will be fine since when there were 2 worms you had 1 healer assigned to each tank. Now you have 2 healers assigned on just the main tank. It's a good moment to use Bloodlust because you want to kill this guy as fast as you want. Also remember, every time they unburrow they drop aggro and they might kill whoever attacks first. The other thing is when they unburrow they will switch from who's mobile and who's stuck, and the mobile one will always put those poisons you see on the ground that start expanding. Once both worms are down comes the last boss of this first encounter, Ice Hall. This is a really easy fight, nothing much to worry here. You just want everybody to pay attention. Ice Hall will pretty much just attack the tank. Some of his hits are really hard. That breath he does on somebody at random, and it's a cone, so you might want everybody to be spread around him so they don't all get the snow cone at the same time. The snow cone can be healed through really easy, it's not a problem as long as everybody's up. Okay, that's his big ability. He chooses 1 person at random and then charges against that person. Before he chooses the person, he will push everybody against the walls. As you saw, once everybody's against the walls they get stunned for like 3 seconds. What you want to do is check where the person that's chosen is and then run away from that person. If that person is to your left, run to your right. If that person is to your right, run to your left. The person obviously has to run too and let Ice Hall run against the wall. I'll explain the next time he does that. It's always cool to have a hunter around because sometimes the person cannot run away from Ice Hall. Okay, first let's see. As you can see, Ice Hall is targeting somebody to my right now, so I run to my left. Since everybody moved, Ice Hall had no target and just charged against the wall. At that moment he receives more damage while he's stunned. The thing is that if the person that he's targeted is still there and he kills that person, because he will one-shot whoever is there, or if somebody moves the wrong way and starts in his line of sight and gets killed by that charge, he will enrage and deal 50% extra damage and will most likely wipe the raid, unless well, number one, obviously your tanks and your healers are really well geared and they can just keep the fight going, and second, you have a hunter and the hunter casts a tranquilizing shot on him that will just disappear his enrage. Apart from that, as you saw, it's a really easy fight, not much else to say. Hope you enjoyed the video.